Shout out all Urban Central. Yeah, this put on Future Hendrix. Love to my hometown, Atlanta. Got you.
They hating on you this morning? Good. Because if they hating on you this morning, that lets you know, that confirms everything you've ever accomplished. You get it without them. You don't need them. And if you don't need them, they ain't got to give you nothing. Tell them to go get it to somebody who's needy.
I said, somebody got to live to tell the story. Somebody got to live to tell the story. I told you that, we won't stop. I told you that, we won't stop. They can't catch us up. I told you that, we won't stop. I told you that. Pop. Man, we're going to beat these. You know what I'm saying? Tell Garcia to call me when you talk to him. TD! Yeah, get them two girls right there. Tell them to come to our party later.
What type of evidence do you need to present to the magistrate in order to get a search warrant to get into someone's home or someone's phone, or what type of evidence would they need to present to a magistrate?
You have to have verified evidence that is more than just on the state level, which what we considered as a ham sandwich. Is anybody can make a ham sandwich. That's how easy it is to get a warrant to go and search a residence. So in this particular matter, all they had to present was, hey, we have X, Y, and Z. We need to go and search this residence because this may hold key evidence that we need to use in order to build a case. We have these sufficient facts. We have this track record that we need to verify based off of this particular evidence that we think that is located. Now, they cannot just say, oh, we have this mountain of different information that we need. It has to be specific. They have to be specific in what evidence that they're looking for at this particular residence. So they cannot go on a witch hunt. So it has to be very specific.
Now, the FBI could have been the one fully to execute the warrant, but it was Homeland Security. Can you explain the difference between Homeland Security and just the FBI itself?
Oh, Homeland Security is, they are the individuals, when there are terrorist individuals within this country, they're the ones that take on that investigation. And recently I had Homeland Security contact me about a client who sold a business to what they're considered terrorists. So they investigate very high security level cases that are a threat to the country.
There's a complete and utter takedown of P. Diddy and his 3 right-hand men, okay? 3. So there's going to be a takedown that comes in with that, and he's going to try to step away. He's They're not done. And here's another thing I'm being shown. His mouth is being sewn up. So when I see his face, the image I get is the mouth is being sewn up. So he is going to be unable to speak for some reason. I can't talk. I cannot speak for myself anymore. This to me sounds like a losing of faculties, a losing of thought, a losing of thinking. I cannot speak, but it's sewed up around his mouth. That's actually how I'm seeing it. They're going to stitch his mouth shut. When I ask her why his mouth is being sewn up, it's because of his mentors, and they don't want it coming out over here, even though some of them are outing themselves. These are old guys connected to old time, old style Motown. And she's showing me that he's being shut up from outing them or from speaking about them for some reason. So there's a hierarchy going on here, and there's a total takedown of him. He is being sacrificed. So he may think he gets away with stuff. He may think it's cool he does what he does, but now he's the sacrificial lamb. And I do mean that. There's something that comes up with him in March, speaking of the lamb, during the Easter time frame, March, April, right in that time frame. That's why I said lamb. There's something else that's going to come up with him. We are not done. Kim Porter stands up so strong, okay? She stands up so strong. I am being represented, and they will find out what he did. So somebody is legally representing her in her death, is what I'm being told. I don't know who it is or how that works, but somebody is representing her. She is not going to remain listed as a pneumonia death. People are going to know what happened to her. She's a really good girlfriend, and there's a series of girlfriends, actually. There's a whole series, and I distinguish a difference with one of them because the girl's hair color is different. So this other woman looks like an actress as well, who was very close to Kim Porter, and she had, I'm just going to say it, like strawberry hair, or the hair is strawberry. She prefers that color. She's been secretly working behind the scenes to get information. There is a mentor that did to him what he did to this current girlfriend and to Kim Porter and every other person that he's been around to take advantage of on an energetic level. He is now going to reap that. That is now happening to him because they don't want the person who groomed him to go down. And that guy hides in the background. There's a whole bunch of like political stuff going on. Like there's political stuff. There's ties to this country, that country. And there are younger musicians that are going to come out against him and talk about what he did. The bodies that are buried. Okay. So the bodies that are buried, they're going to talk about it. Talk about it. There are men in other countries who are going to speak about it. There is political connections to him in other countries and this country. They're going to speak about it. The clothing is a front for something else. The clothing is a front. Of course, they have to produce clothing, obviously, or you can't sell clothing, but it's a front for something else. That clothing traveled all over the world. What happened as that clothing was traveling all over the world? That too is going to be rectified. So this man's going down. Within 4 years, I see his energy kind of whitewashed out, and I don't feel he's around. I know it's going to be a continuation of dominoes until he can't take it anymore.
Listen, man, if it's one thing that I've learned from Diddy and this whole situation is that people don't love you. They love what you represent. They love what you can provide. They love their interests. If you benefit that, but they don't give a fuck about you because the minute you fall, they with the choir. 1 minute you could be the biggest thing in the world, and the next minute you could be the butt of everybody's jokes. The people that said they love you, people that was with you, just understand that. Just understand that tomorrow they won't fuck with you. Today you could be the man, you could be at the top, and tomorrow everybody will turn against you. So don't live for the praises, don't live for the claps, don't live for the awards and rewards, live for you. Go to sleep every night knowing that you can sleep good because your moral compass is good because you live for you. Because all the rest of that shit is superficial and it's fleeting. Your best friend will be your enemy tomorrow. The person who loved you will try to kill you tomorrow. Just understand that. In this life, there's no permanent friends and lovers or anything. It's only permanent interests. If your interests don't align with somebody else's, if you don't benefit them no more, they don't give a fuck. Once they start praising you and they stop clapping for you and shit get dim, it's only you. It's only you, King. Pay attention. The minister said, don't laugh, learn.